9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing, man? Hope you guys are well. Yeah, just dragging some stuff across the screen. Hey Harry, how are you? Welcome to the stream, man. That's nice. You've been watching some of my old streams, and you like the 5-channel attacks. I think the 5-channel attacks, these attacks can be done by nearly anybody in the game now. Yeah. It's not that difficult to do. As long as you understand the concept about controlling those 5 channels, and yeah, rather not let's forget the word control. It's more like how do you attack the 5 channels. Yeah, once you can do that, it's actually quite straightforward. You can do them with quite a few formations as long as they're top heavy. I mean, even in bottom heavy systems, you can control the 5 channels, but that means you have to go camping with like a back 5. So that's about the only thing that's going to be an issue. Yeah, especially when people want to do a 5-channel attack. Or I want to create a back 5 system and I want to do a 5-channel attack. That's when things get a bit more challenging. Because then you have to get that group of players so high up the pitch. And then they've got to control that side of the pitch. So it becomes quite a challenge. Yeah, so that can be quite challenging. So, hey, Godspurs, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, today we're gonna continue with our rebuild. Basically, it's something we've been doing with Hungary, not with Hungary. We're doing it in Hungary. So essentially, it is a chance for me to do like a lower league, like as close to a lower league save as possible, but long term. And so we come to quite an interesting point this season. I'll get to that very soon. But meanwhile, my thoughts on last night's Community Shield match against Crystal Palace. Once again, Arne Slot has gone to Wembley and come away with nothing. I think this season, there are moments of magic that you can see in attack, but the defense is terrible. The defending is terrible. I mean, like, Liverpool are probably going to be involved in a lot of high-scoring matches. I do not think Liverpool will win the title this season unless they do something different. I mean, he is this season playing with attacking wingbacks. He likes to see Frimpong go wide, Salah come inside. Salah's game has suffered as a result. I can see Salah struggling this season as well to reproduce those goals and the assists as well. Because if you're looking at the way Liverpool are lining up, it's exactly as I had anticipated, which is they've got this floating playmaker who can shift to the right, or in this case, Wirtz is mostly be on the left. So they're expecting Salah to actually come inside to act as the other playmaker. So you've got Frimpong giving width on the one side, got Gakpo giving width on the other side, and then you've got like whoever the striker is. So the striker is going to be roaming as well. But that's not the attack. The attack will come good. I'm pretty certain of it. And definitely there's going to be lots of goals that they score. But it's the defense where they look terrible. I mean, preseason, they conceded some really stupid goals in preseason. And I think they're gonna have issues. Liverpool definitely look like they need to get themselves another defender. Curtis Jones started in midfield. I can see what Mr. Arne Slot is attempting. He's trying to retrain Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones as holding midfielders. You can see that very clearly. Which is not good news for a lot of... I mean, I'm looking at Liverpool and going, this is not convincing me. I don't think anyone was convinced. I mean, one can say Community Shield doesn't matter, but Community Shield is actually a decent yardstick. I mean, but it doesn't mean that if you win the Community Shield, therefore the rest of the season is going to be fantastic. And look at the number of teams who've lost the Community Shield and then went on to win the title, or won the Community Shield and didn't win anything else. Hey, Godspurs, yeah, their family is doing okay. Yeah, quite not too bad. Tiger Tails, how are you, man? Palace play well. Let's just face it. You know, don't knock them. They were good now. But Liverpool looked good in the first opening 20 minutes. After that, you could tell the weaknesses in the Liverpool attack. Lucky to be 2-1 up because I don't think Frimpong meant that as a goal. Frimpong's goal that, I mean, after Liverpool took the 2-1 lead, it was just a matter of time for me. I was just watching and going, it's just a matter of time before Palace equalized because Liverpool are looking shaky in defense. And the thing is, teams have noticed that. So they know Liverpool like to go forward and they know they're going to press them high. So there's always going to be space left behind the lines. So they will exploit that space. And Liverpool this season, the Premier League, too many teams have a lot of teams have fast strikers, strong players in the final third. Good. The United attack is scary at the moment. Cunha, Sesko, potentially. I don't know if Sesko has done the deal yet, but that United team is actually very strong. The only thing right now holding them back from becoming really scary players is if they manage to get Brighton's Baleba. I don't think Baleba is signed for United. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about Baleba going over. Baleba is a player that both Liverpool and United need. But we'll see how it goes. Just win one of those days, I guess. Yeah, the voice is a bit hoarse. I was apparently trying to sing Highway Star. You know, I don't know if you guys know the song Highway Star, but I tried to sing Highway Star, including the guttural scream at the start. Over the weekend, I was rocking it, man, with bands. Yeah, I was standing up there trying to sing. Yeah, I'm not that good anyway. I ended up doing more in-excess songs than anything else. I did a few AC/DCs, few Led Zeppelins. Yeah, at my age, yeah, that's the kind of music I listen to. I don't do Backstreet Boys, although I'd have to admit their songs are catchy. Okay, so here we go, man. We gotta carry on with the show today. So we are going to be focusing today on our rebuild. So where are we at this moment? We are heading into season 4. So season has almost ended. So there are going to be things that we have to do on today's show. One, we have to analyze, look for players, because chances are when you're in this kind of saves, this kind of leagues, players don't stay. Yeah, they don't stay. They want to be on a fast boat to a bit better and bigger league. So you can't hold on to them no matter how much you're going to try. So you can't keep paying them more and more money because you end up being stupid. So you got to keep rejuvenating your squad, which makes it actually challenging. Yeah. The other thing is you got to keep your eye on the prize, which is make money. So if you get into this habit of trying to win titles but not doing it financially with a plan of turning your club into a super rich club, you run into trouble. So you've got to keep your eye on the ball. So today we are analyzing players, identifying players in our team that could be leaving, and then we're going to have to go up and scout players, set up a short list of players that we might target, players that we're going to have to release from our club. No point keeping them anymore. Looking at the youth team and identifying who should be moved into the first team and who has been playing well from the first team. And then, of course, set things up for the next season. All right, so here we are. This is the save so far. Oops, the button didn't work. Okay, so here we are. So I've got this. First up, how did we do last season? Last season, not too bad. Like, we finished second. We're supposed to finish tops, right? But we gotta get serious with tactics. That means we don't want to change too many times. Last season, I was I'm bored. I'm going to change to this tactic. No, this time we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it. Coincidentally, the 2 times they won the title, we played it with a low block and low defensive line, which is quite hilarious. Considering how people say it cannot be done, but we do it with a top tier team some more. Okay, so I mean in their league. So here we've got players. Let's go through this league. So we've got tactics, right? So first up, let's just be serious. Are we using Gambit? I think Gambit can work, but it's a big investment in midfield. Okay. Then we've got Gambit 2. Oh God, we've got 2 Gambits. And then we've got this. This is not too bad. Amorim 3-4-2 has been. In fact, if we look at our seasons. Our first season where we finished as we did this, it looks like I'm the kind of person that keeps changing tactics because I get bored. Look at the number of tactics we play with. We got to stop this. We got to be serious about the game. So what do I do here? This is the season where we were, the last one we were champions. This one, second season we were champions as well. Yeah, and the third season we finished as runners-up. So yeah, a 4-2-3-1 generally is quite easy to set up. It's easy, and then we got also the 4-1-3-2. But we wanted to have a system home and away, right? So idea here was to have a tactical system that is potentially can work home. And of course, the 4-4-2 was here as well. Wow. The 4-4-2 is also very strong. Look, I love the 4-4-2 because the 4-4-2 has a plan A, plan B, plan C, and plan D. So it's very easy to play with a 4-4-2. Whereas when I switched to like playing the 4-3-3, the 4-3-3 has got so many defenders. I mean, we can win games with the 4-3-3. Yeah, we can. I mean, if we stick to it, we'll win. Okay, we'll stick to the 4-3-3 because I found that the 4-2-3-1 is like easy mode football manager. Yeah, 4-3-3 is a bit more, slightly more challenging. 5-2-2-1, 4-3-3, I think that's what we'll do. We'll stick to the systems, so we won't change them too much. Otherwise, yeah, another season of madness. Okay, all right. So we have the low block and the low block and the high aggressive version of Gambit. Okay, so. And then, of course, we've got the 3-4-2-1, so we'll stick to all these. Unless competitions-wise, you want to do better than we did last season. So let's take a look at our numbers. So in terms of numbers, right, if I want to look at goals, top scorers, Barnabas Varga with 19 goals out of 21 XG. This is not good. He should have scored 24, 25 goals. His finishing isn't that good. Christian Freidek, when he gets up in front of the midfield position, he scores from the AMC position, and we played the Gambit, he scores goals from there. Christoph Zachariasen, also a guy who can find the back of the net. So these two guys can actually play midfield, right? Both of them can be in a midfield pairing, which we can use in a 4-3-3, so that they're prime players there. Then, of course, you got Perini. Now, Perini ended up being a striker I favored towards the end of the season because while he does 7.58, we've been using him as a winger, but he scored 7 goals and created 7 assists. So we ended up depending on him because Vargas, basically, this just tells you he's just crap. Okay, I mean, this is not good enough. So Vargas, now he's 31 years old, he's a lead striker. Of course, he's great for target man tactics, poacher tactics, right? But he's not an AF, he doesn't break behind the lines, he's just a good point person. Of course, now we got a big question is Politic. Now, Politic has been huge for us. In terms of assists, he creates a lot of goals. In fact, you look at my setup, right? A lot of players are creating goals. Here we've got a fullback that's phenomenal at creating goals, Civic. Now, Civic, you have to remember, this is not a measure of one tactic. This is just a measure of the way I play, which is unpredictable football. Right? So one moment I'm playing a back five, the next moment I'm playing a 4-3-3. So I know that in my tactics, right, if I were to use Civic, in Civic most of the time, if you look at him, and look at his form, you'll see that I've used him more or less as a fullback, inverted fullback for the season. So when we use him as an inverted fullback, so look, the number of times he's scored as a fullback in our tactical system, he's created 4 assists. So having him in the team definitely says something. But looking at the rest of his performances, they haven't been exactly stellar this season. But again, this is a crazy number, no? 14 assists. 5 man of the matches. So Elder Civic definitely is a key member of our squad. He's only 29 years old. It's great because I can switch into a 5-2-2-1 when I want to. That's very similar that I use. It's so down. It's a very high line though. What do you think about Savinho to Spurs? I think Savinho is a good player. I'm not surprised if he's going to go to Spurs. It's almost a like for like replacement for Son Heung-min. So we've got Ismail Haba. So we've got players that are creative, but goal scoring has been an issue, right? So we should have won the title if this guy had found the back of the net with consistency. So what do we do? Now we go to the squad planner. Okay, so let's just take a look at the Gambit system. Okay, so in terms of strikers, we got Keenan Kodro. Let's just call a fish. Call him what he is. Thank you, but I think we have to let him loose and say transfer list him because we need to make money. Okay, I can't keep players in the club. That's it. This doesn't work for us. Okay, so transfer. We got to offer him via transfer room. He's worth about 950k. So we'll try and flog him off for 500k and see when anybody wants him. Then we got Politic. Politic is going to leave the club, but I think in this particular case, there could be a lot of reasons why. Politic wants to keep his options open. Luton want him, Salitana want him, and he has been fantastic for us. If he does go, we want to sell him for about 4 million. Okay, so we gotta be very, very. I'm not going to offer him via transfer room. He's keeping his options open. So if the offer comes in, then what happens? If we get an offer for him, then we will put in the price we want to sell him at. That way, we can negotiate with the player. If I do it now, he's going to get pissed, right? So what I can do is do this. So you see this asking price, right? What we're going to do is we know what our asking price is. This is 1.3 million transfer value. I'm going to go in here and jack this up to about 3.1. Okay, confirm. He's now going to get upset. He's going to come back to me and says, I don't like this transfer. That's when we can reset it, and he's probably going to be closer to where we want it to be, which is about, I want him to let him go for 2.5. Let's see if we can get it for that value later. Barnabas Varga, again, a player poacher, worth 2.2 million. He's a star player, but I'm a bit 50-50 on him. I do want a strong player in the air, but we can see that right now Pirini has moved into this position. Varga is our normal player that's playing here. Kenan Kodro is going to go. I'm going to let him go. And so is Pirini. The rest of the players don't count. Okay, honestly, they don't count. They're like, somebody put their names in the list, I guess. Okay, all right, here we go. So now on the left, our tactic is simple. So we got to analyze and look at who's going to be in our team. So we got Musi. Musi is the main player here. His contract expires 2028, so you don't have to worry about him, but he's going to keep playing in this position. And then we've got Politic. Politic will never play here. Kenan Kodro will never play here. Pasca sometimes plays here. Kohinde, we've transfer listed him. Coutinho can play here. Then we got Pirini. I'd rather not play him here. He can play here or he can play forward, which is good. Baggy is a kid. Looking at his numbers, right? We have to make a serious assessment on whether this player's got what it takes. I don't think he has what it takes. So we're gonna give him transfer listed, and then this is where we're gonna try and offer him money to clubs around our area. Let's offer him we'll just put him down for about 100k, but we're going to add the percentage of next sale here as 10%. So, and this kid, Ishtwata, whatever your name is, again, another player that probably will never get into our team. I think, yeah, he's going to go. Yeah, he's been listed already. Okay, so we got these players. So, on the left line, we only got this guy, and maybe this guy. Most like, or basically any one of these four. Politic is the king of this position, but he might go, right? So we're gonna have to look for a replacement for him. Kohinde is definitely going, so he's gone. So then we got these guys who are not important, so we take them out. So looking at the right flank, right winger's position, we got issues. So what we do is we plan for the future. Now in the center of the park, we are basically loaded. Okay, so we got the players. We got all these players. We got Frydek who can play, who's probably gonna play here. There's a big fight between these two. So these two are both perfect for this position. Then on the right, we don't want to use Romy here. We don't use Musi here. We got Zachariason. Where's Zach? Senior squad, midfielder. We got Zach. There we go. Zachariason can play in this position. So I think that in this position, what we want to do is we still want to leverage on Zach playing here. Then we got Frydek, Zach, and then this is the player that we're developing. Martin Kern. Frydek will take him out. Coutinho can sometimes play. Madras is a centre back. I don't really like him because there's no future for him as a central defender. But he might have something to do in midfield. However, his attributes are not that good. So we got him on this. His concentration is not 12. See, we only put him on this because we want his concentration to hit 12. Once he hits 12, he can do everything else. So now he doesn't have to do ball winning midfielder support. His concentration is where we want it to be. So all we're going to do is focus on getting him to be a decent DM or a decent MC, right? So his positioning is quite poor. His off the ball is as bad as his positioning. We have to, beggars can't be choosers. So we're going to go Carrillo. Yeah, we're going to go Carrillo. So off the ball positioning, we're going to just focus on the basics. We're going to have to focus on the basics. We got him working on agility and balance as well. And we gave him a Carrillo on support, or because the others are too expensive. There are too many there are too many attributes that need to be worked on. Ball winning midfielder is not that bad. No? Aggression, anticipation, bravery, composure. We can simplify this, and then what we can also do is come in here and focus on defensive positioning. So it works on marking, positioning. So it becomes like we're developing into him into a proper defensive midfielder. Maybe we should do that, so he can play more games. So we've done that. Now we come inside here. This position is the king position. So who can we play here? We can play Romy here, Martin Kern here, and definitely not him. Okay, all right. So we go on the senior squad. Best suited will be my guy here as well. He's a first. He is also a very strong player in this position. Then we've got that's it. And Lonka. Lonka is like a backup. So among all these players, do we need to keep him? Lonka is another player that we can let go. Right? So this is another player that we can accept offers for. But these guys, Martin Kern especially, he's not going anywhere. He's my jewel. Right? He's our jewel, crown jewel. We have been developing him. So he came to our academy. He is our crown jewel. Okay? So we want to be very careful with his development. We don't want to we don't want to develop him in such a way that he ends up being basically a jack of all trades. But we worked on ball winning midfielder support because he needed his concentration up. Now he's at 11 already. I think we can give him one more season, but looking at his development, right? If I'm looking at this, right, he's at 2.5, 3 potential. As man says, there's some potential. So I'm going to take a risk. Normally, I don't like players 11, but looking at him, we can go passing, vision, decisions, flair. Okay, he can be trained as a roaming playmaker. Right, he has the ability. He's got first touch. Right, his dribbling can improve. So training, if I wanted to, he can either go box to box. Right, box to box midfielder. But roaming playmaker, he needs a lot of good attributes. The problem with a roaming playmaker is you need a lot of very good attributes. Right, whereas advanced playmaker and support, let's see. Yeah, this one is like pure playmaker stuff. Work rate. So what I'm doing right now is, when it comes to trading, right, I'm like, trading is like redistributing attributes. So what you do is, there's only a finite number of attributes a player can have, right? So you're like, you're just pointing it in this direction, so the other attributes won't grow. Yeah. Well, the question is, do I want to sacrifice work rate? That's the thing I don't want to sacrifice. So deep lying playmaker also, defend also doesn't have to do work rate. So, but it's got balance, anticipation, composure. Doesn't need to dribble the ball. But is this stuff that we want him to develop? Because off the ball. So it looks like he's a player that can play from a deeper position. Yeah, he plays from a deeper position. He doesn't go forward. If I play on support, then his off the ball will go up, positioning will go up, this will go up, work rate won't go up. Passing, we can stop that already. So what we can do is work on endurance, which gives us stamina and work rate. So that's what we'll do with him. We get him to improve as the player that we think he can be, right? And then once he develops a bit more work rate and a bit more stamina and strength, because all these are top tier level. So we get this first touch to 13, get his positioning up to 13, get this off the ball especially. I mean, if I wanted to be more specific, I can come in here and go like, maybe not now. We just focus on off the ball decision making. I think it's better. We get him to improve a bit more. So that's our Martin Kern. So this is what I do after a season ends. A season ends, I focus on my players. And then I start thinking, okay, you know what? Where can we get more players? Where do we want to strengthen? So it's clear, wingers are where we're going to go. Politic, we got in Politic and Musi the last time. So now we got to prepare for Politic wanting to leave. Right, so we need to know what his benchmarks are. We'll do that loose. So we got Civic here. Popov doesn't play here. Then got Cordoba doesn't play here. Pasca and Dimitar Iliev. Okay, all right. We got the players in this position. Contracts are 28, 27, 28. That's good. Right side is Cisse and Popov. That's good enough. Here is going to be a problem. Okay, in this position, we've got the two kings, Cordoba and Serafimov. But neither one of them wants to stay, I think. Okay, let's see if Serafimov wants to stay. I cannot afford for Serafimov to leave. Okay, good. So Serafimov is agreed. So he's a regular starter. We're gonna just leave it there. All right. So in them we got Vernon Mosquera. We signed him as well. So we have 3 defenders now. Aneba Abena is gone, so we can forget about him. We're not bothered. He let his contract run out. I'm not going to bother about anything else. So here we lock this in. My defense is okay. So Cisse doesn't play here. Madras, you can see this boy is so bad, right? No, I go to all the coaches. Every single coach is great. I don't want him. I don't want him. I go to defending coach. I don't want him. I go to midfield coach. I don't want him. Nobody wants him. Goalkeepers, basically, what choice do we have? We only have this guy. We signed him, and that's our future. We got to focus on this kid being the future, okay? So we got to make sure that he's always happy with his contract. We keep extending his contract because we are not about to sign a new goalkeeper, okay? All right, so he's an important player. Exit Bros, that's it. Yep. Just keep this goalkeeper. This is our goal. This is our goalie, okay? So we're going to keep it. Okay, so now we know what we need, right? Okay. I have already extracted this. This is AM position. What I normally do is I went here scouting players. So what we did is we did this filter, right? Appearances. We want to look for a player in the AM tier, okay, who has played in these leagues. Okay. Has got a height of 180. Can play as an AMC. I mean, never worry about whether he can be a winger or not. And then he has had at least 4. We want a player that can actually score too, right? So there's no point just getting I mean, we could just take this out. If I wanted to, I could take this out. Okay, and then just focus on creativity. Let's do that. Open play, key passes. We want him to be about what I think we should aim for. How do you know what value to aim for? Okay. Let's take this thing. Let's undo this first. Okay, let's do it. Okay, we go in here, here, and here. All right, these 3 positions. Division. Let's take out the height. Okay, how many players have we got? Now I got 896 players. I'm looking for my own player. Actually, I should just okay, we would just do this. Save current filter. Indulge it. Hungary. Okay. This way is easier for me. You just have to do Hungary. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know what my league is called. What's my league called? Oh my god, I don't even know what our league is called, man. What is our league called? This is hilarious. EBIT OTP Bank Liga. Okay, alright, let's go into our OTP Bank Liga. OTP Bank. You know what I'm doing? I'm trying to find something out the lazy mode way. Or not this one. There we go. That's a league. Okay. Alright, we got one league. Okay. Then take all these out. Okay, that's it. Yeah, baby. So we have 7,162 players in our league. So we want a player that's made at least 20 appearances. That should be total for a number of players. We got them now down to half. And we want these players to have an open play, key pass assist, so 0.5, 1,006. We go up to 1 like this. Okay. Okay, now we come to our squad. Okay, what is this OP KPA? Where's Mr. What's his name? Who's the guy we're looking for? Politic, there you are. Okay, shots outside the box, pass, progressive passes. He's got 3.23, open play, key pass. But 90, 154. Okay, that's our metric. Open play, key pass for 90, 154. Huh? Okay, so we come in here. Now it's at 1. So we go to 150. That will whittle down the players. Good. Now we've got all the players. This is a damn long list. No, 693. Average rating should be at least 6.5. Pass completion rate should be about 85%. Because we're using him as a benchmark, right? So his pass completion rate, let's make it easier for ourselves. Take this out, this guy. Okay, all right, where's Politic? Pass completion rate is 84. Okay, pass completion rate is 84. Yeah, pass complete 84%. So 85, got 84, 85. Right?
Turn on the mic, you're muted.
Oh, sorry, man. Am I muted? I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, luckily somebody typed the word muted. Yeah. So I'm looking for a player. So Dominguez is another decent player. So Dominguez could be a nice little replacement for Musi. he is a player that we could, because if I'm looking at these numbers, right, Dominguez is one of those. There's a very good replacement. And then the other one is Everton Galdino. So Everton, Dominguez is there, so we add him to the short list. Okay. I just put him there. And then the other one is Everton Galdino. This guy is also another good like-for-like replacement for him, but he's very expensive. And his value is about 3 million. Politic is not playing badly, but this guy is also not too bad. So those are the players. So now I know my politics. 0.7 for creation, 1.0 for creativity. So he's not the best player in this league, but there are players that are better than him in this league. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the other leagues in here, right? So we're going to go to the East European field. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I'll do that, huh? East European filter. Do you want to say the card? No, let's not. Okay, so we've got our East European filter. All right, it takes a while. You know, these pages have to load themselves up again. So 180. Okay. All right, so we're gonna look for a player that can play on this side. Appearances at least 2 to 3. Goals and XG. Let's not do that. We're looking for open play key passes. We need 1.5, right? So that's the number we're aiming for in Europe. Interceptions, we're going to remove this. Fouls against just means this guy is really fast. And these are all the leagues. There we go. These are basically some of the minor leagues in Europe. So the guy, just now I didn't have the height. Now I add in the height. So in terms of players, we got these two. Let's go. Let's see. I mean, we could just export. Control P. We got 2 players, right? So I'm just going to compare them to him. Hungary. I'm just going to Hungary. 2 players. Okay. And then we'll come in here. Back to my tool again. Upload. Hungary 2 players and compare those 2. So just now we had 1, 2. Terrible. Terrible. So forget it. These 2 are crap, man. These 2 are terrible. Yeah. They're terrible. There's no point looking at them. They're just not good enough. Yeah. But 15 or 19. So let's go ahead. I was very 15 or 19. Of course, they're terrible. They're only kids. So now we got 15 to 28. Okay, so that's better. Okay, 15 to 28 in these leagues. All right. So, yeah, okay. We got 39 players. Oh shucks! Mousing this thing is not very friendly. And there we go. So politics is also there. If you notice, politics name pops in in the list. So we can actually see how politics ranks across Europe now. Across not Europe the Eastern European leagues not Europe. That's too much already. Okay. All right, so we got this. Now upload. Hungary. Wait. Why didn't it go up? Hungary. AMC. Players. Upload. There we go. Hungary AMC players. Boom. Okay, so we got all the players in. So now we can make things easier. Select minutes. They have to play at least greater than 800 minutes. Add. Yeah, we throw down the list quickly. Now we also want them to have a scoring efficiency of 1. There will we throw down the list very fast. Bang, again, a whole bunch of players. Every 1 player who can score goals, right? Now, that's it. We got the players listed. All right, so we got all these players listed. Now we just fine-tuning. There we got Dennis Politic. So in terms of chance creation, who's the best player here? In terms of chance creation in the leagues, right? This guy, Bogdan Micetic, has been excellent. Then Dominic Marcuz has been excellent playing on the right. We got Jawad Al-Jamli. He's playing in our FBET Liga. Also not bad. Quite a creative spark. So all these guys are creative sparks. Dominic, then our own player, Dennis Politic, is here. So let's start with leagues. I mean, we've got to make sure that the leagues are we just can't pick any ordinary league, because sometimes these leagues the standard isn't as good as ours, right, so to speak. So let's try this guy, Bogdan Mecetic, right? So let's see if he's any decent. This is a very long involved thing, when it comes to long-term saves. I tend to do this quite a lot. There's Jawad Al-Jamli, who's not too bad. I mean, he's 23 years old. He's fast. I mean, he's very fast. Right? He's got very good agility. He beats players, and then he gets in and does the basics. He can switch. He can create goal-scoring opportunities. We can't expect him to fight for every single ball, but it's not too bad. Okay. Then we had the player that I was looking at just now. That Bogdan, he plays Serbian. He's not too bad. He's actually quite good. He's got the aggression. I mean, he is a terrific player. I mean, Bogdan is in Europe right now, right? He has made 10 appearances. In his 10 appearances, he has created more goal-scoring chances than most players. And he can find the back of the net. And he is defensively reliable. So in terms of that, we can just stop the list here and go like, okay, Bogdan, where are you? Okay, we're coming for you. Yeah, we should just sign him, man. We should just send a scout out and get a good scout report on him. Yeah, okay. But Bogdan is the player that we found our player. Okay, so he has got a strong, and actually for the right flank, he's the perfect player because he's got a very strong left foot, which makes him ideal to play on this position. He can cut inside with the ball, and then he'll be quite a nuisance on this side of the pitch. If we go to the right side, we can repeat the same thing on the right, and then do the same thing, and then go down the list again. But this is a lot, man. 199 players. Okay, let's go interested in transfer. That should whittle down the list really quickly. Yeah, so all these are the players that are interested in coming and play for us. Can play on the left side. Same criteria. All right. And then we go in. And then go down the list. This is what you gotta do. Like, you can't just you have to go down and up. No. Also, when you print this kind of spreadsheets, they don't really come out clearly. Yeah, a lot of missing information. Most people who have got issues with exporting and importing are probably. I notice people telling me when they come or they drop me in messages telling me it doesn't work, and it does. It's just that there's a quirk for this game. All right, so we got not this one. Okay, we come in here, upload. So we got Borgam Micetic, right? Left wingers. Let's go. Same thing we're gonna do. Scoring efficiency must be 1. Then his chance creation score should be 1. Okay, let's not make it so high, 0.9. Okay, at 1. Then we remove this. I think that should be enough. Scoring efficiency and chance creation. That's what we're looking for anyway, right? All the rest not important. So chance creation score. If you want somebody just to score goals, right, we'll do this. Okay, so this is the guys who can score goals, right? So 2.857. So you can see, we'll verify this by his goals. But they haven't scored a lot of goals, no. Because scoring efficiency, that means this is XG and goals. So what we can do is remove the chance creation. Okay, let's do scoring efficiency, but they must have scored some goals. I think we will just go in here and set the goals to about 10. See if there's any. Oh, I got 10. Okay, so these are the players that score goals on the left flank. All right, scoring efficiency 2.04. This means these guys are decent at finding the back of the net. XG 539. All great at finding the back of the net. These are fantastic finishes. Okay, so the guy among these players, right? This guy can score, but creates half the time. This guy can score and create. Yeah, so the best player to look at is actually the second player. So the second player's name is Kraslan Klovlek. Okay, Krasyan Klovlek. So he's the one that we're looking at. Krasyan Klovlek. Oh, that list is so much more shorter than this. There we go. Krasyan. So apparently this guy is the best. Wow. All right, data pointing to the right player. Look at his attributes. Simply sexy. All right. So this guy, he can finish and he can create. No? All right. So transfer, add to shortlist. Okay. So we get a scout report. This guy. So we have identified 2 players that we want to add to our squad. Krasna Klovek and the other guy. So we're gonna add these 2 to our squad. So I think we should. If I'm looking at politic, right? So Bogdan is the first player and Krasan is the second player. So there's only 2 signings we're gonna make this season. So that's our plan. So we have analyzed our team. We looked at the players that could be leaving, and we have also used data to go and identify players. Can you do this without using my tool? Of course you can. You just have to do a bit more work. Yeah. Club vision, expectation, accept the vision. End of season team meeting. We could discuss plans for next season. Thank you for coming. I have nothing else to talk about, so y'all can leave. And then new season team report. Yeah, could do it more just Victor Popov playing at right back, but that's not such a problem. There's not really quality depth outside the first team. That's true. Could do it more depth in front of goal. I mean, yeah, there is something to be said about that. Okay, let's look at strikers as well. No? Since I do feel that too. We didn't really go and look for strikers, so we're gonna look for a striker that simply never misses. Put him into a goal scoring position and he scores. All right, so we got that. Average rating, he should be 6.5 or higher. That's it. Okay, we got okay. All right, done. And he's playing in all these leagues, and he's interested in joining us. Oh, Shirley Fortune Bassi is our own player. Let's see how Shirley does. Okay. All right, that's a long list of players, 134 players. You got to scroll all the way to the bottom, scroll all the way to the top before you hit Control P. Yeah, that's how you make sure that the data is... Don't look at me. I know it's weird, but that's the way it works. You got to scroll. Strikers. Hungary 1. All right, let's upload strikers. Hungary 1. All right, let's go for goals, at least 10. We don't want anybody else. And that's it. I think we can. Scoring efficiency will be 1. Everybody's scoring efficiency will be decent because of I put in that 3 and 3, right? So minimum of 3 goals first. So the best guy so far is our boy here, Costa, whatever his name is. Costa, the Serbian. But what we can do is fouls against. I don't know whether I got fouls against here. There are fouls against. Okay, we can add this. Fouls against at least 10. But that doesn't make it a difference. Costa is still there. Yeah. So we can actually look at defensive actions. Any defensive action greater than 1, this player does come back and help you defend. Anything lower than 1, he doesn't come back. I think all the clubs are going to do well. Yeah, in Tanin. I think Liverpool are the one that's going to be struggling this season. Yeah, so we got Costa, Alesic, we got Filip Stuparic, we got Daniel Parishiv, we got Lucas. We got a couple of good, decent looking strikers. The player that I think we will start with is Costa. Let's see if Costa is any decent. Costa Alexic is not bad. Yeah, he's 28 years old. All right, he's not too bad. Then Molo Basala. Molo, where are you? Molo Basala here. Okay, I guess. Yeah, not too bad. A young player. Yeah, only 11 goals. What about this two? Filip Stuparic. That's a long list of players. Filip Stuparic. Looking for him now. Yeah, Vaclav is also on the list. He's also not bad. This guy is not bad. He's also on the list. Yeah, so we can add him to add to short list, and then we get a scout report on him. I remember seeing his name just now, and then whatever that guy's name is, I probably forgot his name right now. I'm looking through the list of players. He's got a super whatever. His surname is interesting. Okay, right. Parasite. No, it wasn't this guy. Milos Pantovic. Yeah, guys. I almost feel like I need to sign him because the name tells me sign me. Still looking. I'm still looking for a boy. There we go. Filip Stuparevic. Also, it's pretty decent. I mean, get him for quite cheap. But when he gets into the area and does score a fair bit. Okay, so we get a scout report on him as well. Okay, so those two. But in our league, right? So if I go to the Super League, Daniel Parashiv. The name looks familiar. I saw his name just now. There we go. Daniel Parashiv. Also not a bad striker. You can also find a better all-rounder. Okay, so we get another score report. And these guys are all pretty good at finding the back on the net. You can see from here, right? All of them have got very good scoring efficiencies. And then we can make it easier for ourselves by going to the goals. And I think like at least they should have scored at least 20 goals. Or maybe 18. Let's be fair. Okay, 18 goals means these are the guys we want. So Kostas, Dr. Chal, Vaclav Dachal. Vaclav, where are you? Okay, then we can come in here and just put the goals in here, I think. Yeah, I think it's a goal. I've added goals here. Alright, there we go. So they need to have at least 15 goals. Alright. Yeah. So these are all the guys that have Vaclav Dachal. Dr. Chal, yeah, we are looking at him. And then we've got Ricardinho. What a name. It should be here. Then we go. Ricardinho is another good striker. Also fits our bill. And it's good with both feet. This will be a very good signing, actually. These are all the top, but he's well outside our price range. He's well outside our price range. So we have a couple of strikers, but we don't want to go after them. Yeah, some are too expensive. Because remember, we don't have a lot of money. We are one of those poor teams. Yeah. So we identified our players. We got the priority is the two wingers because Politic will be going. Varga, we can keep him for one more season, you know. Yeah, he doesn't score a lot. I mean, we created a tactic that that created 3 big chances a game, and then he still can only finish one of them. So it's quite sad. Yeah, we are struggling because we can't keep the strikers in Hungary for long. Yeah, they just want to leave. I mean, honestly, right now, the best team I feel this season, is do not look at United as a team that's going to be fighting for the relegation zone or mid-table. No, United are fighting for top 3 this season. They have got a very scary attack. I think United are one of the best attacks. They're only missing one more player. Yeah, the midfielder. If they can get that midfielder in to support Ugarte, they got it made because they got a fantastic front line. Liverpool's front line isn't as hot as people like to say it is. Because remember, we lost Diaz and Jota to unfortunate incident. And now we're going to lose Darwin Núñez. It's not that he's a great player, but there's 3 players that are going, right? And whoever they sign, it's basically, okay, Wirtz is great. I mean, he's great at creating chances, but you still need somebody to put the ball to the back of the net. So therein lies our problem. So what we got? Add percentage on next sale. Buggy, I think we want, if you want so cheap, we got to give it 25, accept, negotiate, see what they want. You know, Buggy, we got to let him go. Right? There's no point, he's never going to play for us, but we get something for him. So we got to let some of our players go. We got to make money. If teams come in for Politic, we're going to let him go. Kahinde, I think he's going, so we're going to get $1 million for Kahinde, I think. Transfers. We got Kahinde going for about $1 million to almost $2 million. I accepted this because he's not playing for us. I think it's good money, considering the fact that he hardly ever plays for us. So Kahinde is gone for about $2.7 million. I mean, I think that we could have made him fit into my system, but I was more interested in making money from him. Oh. All the other players gotta try and get them cheap. So our budget is like 1 million for each player. That's about it. That's all the money I'm willing to spend. If I can't get them for less, if I have to pay like 2-3 million, I'm not signing a player. Then we'll just make do with what we have, can produce on the academy. So speaking of which, our under 19s, is there anyone we can't really, we got Kovacs, that's what, we still have Mr. Mercenary, who even after a while hasn't changed his personality. So I'm telling you guys, mentoring is a complete waste of time. Mercenary, yeah, no change. One entire season, no. Oh. Okay, Buggy. I never bothered to mentor. If you ask me, the only time I mentor is when I stream, just to prove that it's a waste of time. I know you can, but you can mentor. But I'm not into the whole. Has he changed his personality yet? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Then after that, I gotta go and oh my god, he hasn't. Oh shit. Okay, now I gotta work hard. Okay, kick him out of the club. So now I decided it's too much work for me. Too much work. Except for release. Staff contracts will expire. Okay, we are ready for this. Okay, we got offer contract to all the second team fitness coach. No, I think unless their personalities are solid. No, we're not going to offer contract for this guy. We're not offering contract for this guy. We're not offering contract for this guy. So a lot of coaches not going to get contracts. This one we offer. Physios, we will. Physio, we will. The rest of the coaches we won't. Under 19 physio, we will. Scout, we will. Scouts, we will. Yeah. The staff, we won't. Scout. Okay, done. All right. These are the ones I don't mind doing. But the rest, we want their contracts to expire because you want to bring in coaches with good personalities. We avoid a tax hit. The club will not based on. Yeah, we are very prudent, guys. We are prudent, baby. We are prudent. Financially, we are gonna remain as prudent as possible. Okay? We do not want to drop below this magical bar here. 15, 10, 15. You want to operate above that. This season is a season we sell players as much as we can. Because we didn't do so well last season. So we're going to bring players in, we're going to sell them. Bring players in, sell them. Play them, play in and sell. Because we're building, we are going to turn this club into a giant. So we got to make sure that we finish in the top 2 all the other times. And then speaking of which, contract. Don't even know whether I'm going to have a contract or not. My contract details. 27, yeah, my contract expires next month. So we get into the goal here is top 3 and then renegotiate contract. The moment we get a B grading is when we go and tell the board where's my next contract. So we gotta be very careful now. The board is gonna kick us, I tell you, if we don't do well. We could be out of a job, baby. So far, so good. Now we have to just handle this. I don't know how many of you actually do this kind of rebuild saves. Rebuild saves can be fun, but quite stressful. Yeah. The first 5 years is a bit on the stressful side because you got to balance the books, you got to make money, you got to expand your network, you got to bring in players, you got to balance. There's a lot of balancing acts. Rika Nage signed a new contract with the club. Okay, good. All right, so we're looking at we haven't got our schedule yet for next season yet. We're still here. Training, we can actually do it now. Okay, so we come in here. Let's do the preseason. KV early. That's it. They come in. The first thing they see is this schedule. Second schedule. Okay, preseason normal heavy. Where's heavy mid? There we go. Copy paste. Then we come in here. Preseason. Heavy late. Bang, done. Alright, that's done it. Now we come inside here. Custom. We got the no game schedule. We stick that in. Thank you, SI, for making life a hell for me. But if we do, please give me the control click all button, please. And please don't make it a problem. Like now, it's quite convenient. But I'm telling you, when FM26 launches, you guys are going to be like, "Oh my God, why is string like this?" Huh? Yeah, because all of us are going to learn new UI, right? Yeah. I'm telling all of you going to go like, "Why is it taking so long?" Because everyone got to learn where the quick buttons are. And I don't know if SI is going to provide us with shortcuts. I hope they do. I really hope they do, man. But something tells me they haven't really got into the whole how do we set up the calendar shortcuts yet. All right, we done April. We got May left. Bang, bang, bang. We done May 2. Let's go to the under 19s training calendar. Same Mickey Mouse stuff is happening here. We gotta come in here. Custom preseason. AV early. Let them suffer for a while. They got... I love this, man. Preseason, kids are gonna be, what in the world is going on? Hey, mate, shut up. I'm going to work. Preseason tactical late. Preseason heavy late. Okay, preseason heavy late. Okay, I think we can copy this. It's gonna be the same. Okay, and then preseason normal. Heavy late. Oh, it can be heavy late. Heavy late. Go. All right, we're here now. Then we come and say, here you schedule, copy, paste. This is beautiful. I still think this is, the only thing I wish we could have had is one button to click them all, no? But SI didn't give it to us. I guarantee you when FM26 comes around the corner, you'll hear me moaning and groaning. No, because of the UI. Everyone's got to learn new UI, right? I'll probably be one day going like, what the, and some of you smarty pants will tell me, what about this button, that button? I'm like, no. Okay. Because it's very annoying, right? When you're trying to do something and then you got backseat driver telling you what to do and they haven't even trusted the game yet. Because they want to know if the buttons combination you press leads to something else. Yeah, all right. So we've done this. Yeah, we've done this. Okay, preseason is done. Not preseason. Yeah, the youth team schedule is done. It's not the end of the world if we miss out a week or two. Yeah, it won't screw us up. Usually it's not that bad on the payout. Hey, Wing. Oh, you are in my team? Really? We got a guy from China in our team, man. I didn't know that. Wing Wen Hu from China playing in my team. A kid from China travel all the way. This guy. You see, I started a trend in my club. Everybody's now going around with some scruffiness on their face. 16-year-old boy with a beard. Holy cow! What kind of hormones does he have, man? Can you imagine 16-year-old with a beard like that? All right, so we've done this. Let's look at the schedule. Schedule so far, no. We got nothing, no news yet. Okay, let's transfer window opens. Hindi is going to go. We got Bagi joining, so we're going to make about, I think we'll make 2 million positive, so that's good. And if politics does go, they come in, so far no club has come in for an offer with politics, so we're not going to start the war yet. And notice one thing, politics has not made noise, no? Remember we did politics? We went politics. We went to politics. We went to his the player, right? And then we adjusted this transfer status. We set it to 3.2 million, and he's not unhappy, you know. That means we can sell him for 3.2 or higher. If Luton come calling, Luton are playing in the Premier League. There is no way we're selling a player to Luton for $5. Okay, it's going to be 50 billion. Do you think there's going to be the 2D mode? I'm sure there'll be 2D mode. Yeah. I'm absolutely certain there'll be 2D mode. Yeah, there'll be 2D mode. But there'll be, I'm very certain that when the new game drops, it'll be an experience for everybody. There'll be a lot of bitching and moaning first couple of days. Everybody's going to bitch and moan. And everybody's going to go, I hate this new, I hate this new. A lot of people are going to do that because that's what happened on FM12. A lot of people were bitching and moaning FM12 because there was a new tactical creator. Everyone's like, how the f*** am I supposed to use the tactical creator? I wish that people are going to make noise. Whatever you do. Look, it's a tough job coding something. Okay? If you think you can do a better job, create a game, go make a game. That's my philosophy. Norwich, I made an offer for Cordoba. Oh my goodness. Cordoba, we paid 2.4. They want us to what? All times are free, is it? Percentage of profit from next year, I don't do that for a business. You want percentage of next year should be 35%. I don't do after international appearances. It's not fair to me as a club. But you are definitely paying me 2.5 because that's how I want it to be. Okay? And then another set of installments at 12 months, two installments, and I want another 1 million. So that makes some money because this guy is a good player. So we want 1.7 installments, 3 installments. No, beggars can't be. You don't come knocking on my door, Norwich. 1 million. You think so cheap? Think so cheap. Want my player? You better give me. This will be a record. No, you may do it. 7 million Cordoba. All right, suggest terms. 2.9, 30. Not interested. Okay, add profit. I did that intentionally, because I want to see what happens. Add installments. Now I'm going to give them this one, and it's back to my 2.5, 2.5, 5. Now P installment, non-negotiable, negotiate. I don't want to see what they say. Probably come back, let them mull it over. Is this all part of the whole immersion thing? Luton, I made an offer. Then I knew it. They're coming in for politics, right? Politics. They want 1.2. Now we just basically tell them, you want politics, 5 million. Remove this. Remove this. Okay, this is non-negotiable. Add installments. 3 installments of another 1 million. And then add Sky Bet Championship. Don't need. Oh, championships I get 4.9 million. 4.6. It's worth 3.2. We can double it. 3.2 is about 6. Yeah, I can go for 6. Okay, suggest terms. They cancelled it. Now watch out. We just did 6 right after when Dennis Potter is gonna come being angry with us. Don't worry. He will definitely be angry. Kenan Kodro done. Gone. Norwich have withdrawn. All right. Okay, Norwich have decided not to go in. Now Cordoba is gonna be angry, so he's gonna come to us and I'll tell him, you want to go? It's be 4 million. Potter will come, he's angry. You want to go? It's about 4 million. Both of them 4 million. We're not letting them go for anything less than 4, maybe 5. Yeah. First, we got to we set the benchmark first for the players to meet the expectations. We're still waiting on a scouting report on Bogdan and the other guy, right? So we have to. That's the other part I don't like. I forget who they are. So we go to squad planner. I think I can, while I still have them here. Okay, add from our shortlist. What's the guy's name? Wow, is it? I forgot his name already. I remember we got a few names. Shucks, I forgot the name of the guy. Gracian, this is one. Gracian Colette, that's one. Okay, on this side was shortage, midfielders, Marlon. I can't remember the first guy's name. Is it Bogdan something? I know Brandon Dominguez was quite good.
Turn on the mic, you're muted.
I don't know what crack means, but when we went to do Stupa, whatever his name is, Stupa what? Stupa Rich, whatever, here, these numbers, right? His numbers were just damn good, in terms of his ability to create. That's one of the reasons why we have him on our short list. This guy, but this guy, he's been creating for us. He was creating. I think we have him on our short list, right? Yeah, that players indefinitely. Kras is strong, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at him. Superevich and the other guy is Bogdan. The other one was Bogdan, whatever. Can never remember their names. Not here. Short list, right? So we go best suited. There we go. This Philip, one. Short list, best suited. The other one was a kid. I think I know what to do. Go to scouting and see what the scouting assignments, scout priorities. This is the one. No, it's not there anymore. This is scout priorities. These are names of all the players. Darius Sipivic. This guy is not him. Why you bother with him? Okay. And Pablo, I forgot the kid's name. We got to upload from previous one. Hold on. Reload. There, Bogdan. This one. Bogdan Micetic. Okay. Bogdan. Whatever this guy's name is. This is the other one that we found. Okay. It's not bad as well. Transfer. Scout report, is it in? Must be. There we go. Bogdan Micetic, whatever his name is. Okay. Add to shortlist. Player season 1 indefinitely. Go squad planner. Now we can put him in there. And there we go. This is the other one that we want to sign. Bogdan. So his contract is expiring. Yeah, we can. Okay, come in here. Approach to sign. You guys make a fuck you, bloody. We will never get him. So the other one will be stupid. But this guy, we kind of small triangle. Okay. Somebody's very stubborn. Why does he have to go, man? We found a kid that's really good, no? Not this guy. No, hey, this is not the one. Idiot. Not him. I'm getting excited, but I got to put in the wrong. I went to the wrong fella's name. Not this guy. This guy. Bogdan whatever your name is. Okay. All right, let's go. Ask agent about availability. How much? 140 to 1.5 million. Not bad. This guy also is not bad. Because Bogdan can use his left foot. Okay. This guy, Stuparevic also is left foot, right foot player. So both of them can play on this flank. If Politic goes, we will survive. Then we got this Kraslan, another one we can bring in. He can play on the left. He doesn't have aggression, but he can definitely come in on his right foot and score goals. Ask agent about availability. What's somewhere around to make this? A minimum fee cost of 1.4 million. The only problem is I already got Musi there, no? So this side, we got Filip Stuparevic. The data in our game says this guy is worth signing. So let's go. 40 to 375, definitely in our price range. Transfer, make an offer. 500k, bring it down to about 300, 400k. Be friends, don't need that. So we can place Filip Stuparevic here or here. Yeah, so both positions. Bogdan is the other one I'm looking at. Yeah, I like him. This kid is also quite worthy, but they want 1.4 million for him. Stupa, we can push him here. Then we can play Bogdan. I think we should go in for Bogdan as well. Make an offer. Do a whole Liverpool thing. Liverpool immediately go and add so many players to the squad. Okay, add. Then we get a bit more cash to make it palatable. Okay. Then, basically get them 1.4. Okay, 1.5. Okay, suggest terms. That's it. You bloody idiot. I got to come back later. I don't want this, so I got to wait. Yeah, that's too much. We're going for Bogdan as well. Hello, I need your advice. Can I split the friends so that the first week is just training, the second week one friendly, and the remainder? Look, you need to do 6 friendlies, 6 to 7 friendlies. You balance it out the way you want it. I mean, sometimes some people like me, we like to have 1 week. The first week we like to call it boot room. There's no football, clean plate, and then after that we fit into friendlies a week. Yeah, as long as you can fit it in, you should be fine. It's not dead. It won't be the end of the world. Yeah. Not playing friendlies, I guarantee you will be the end of the world. So, yeah, I would advise to have some friendlies. Okay, we got Stupa average coming in. Got Stup coming in. Our guy goes, he goes. So we got 2.48 million for him. So finances wise, we're looking quite solid. Yeah, nice little peak here, 22 million. Yeah, baby, we're making our money back. Now let's go to preseason. You jokers. Arrange friendly. Can I arrange a friendly? Yeah, thank you very much. So we'll do arrange a lot of multiple friendly matches. Huh? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what I like to do. It keeps things simple. Very small. We go away. Then we go away to very small. Then we go home. Then we come. I don't know why we have to keep doing it like that. Anybody explain to me the logic of doing it this way? One nearby team. We're traveling away to a very small repeat. All these are just for us to build our, our confidence. Slap a couple of sides around. Build up a bit of confidence. Okay, what is all this? I made offers on Madarash. Madarash, I agree. 3 clubs have made a bid, but still not good enough. Okay, Politic offer coming in 1.4 million. Nope, we don't want 1.4. You want him? It's 5 million, non-negotiable. Suggest terms. Nope, don't want. Oh, stupid. Top goal scorer award. What position is he been playing, man? He's been playing as out and out striker, deep line forward. Okay, that's a good sign. Huh? That's a good sign. Follow up your interest in Krasian Kolivila. Make offer. 1.4. All right, now we come in here. Now let's talk. Now let's talk. Suggest terms. Just now you don't want. Now the 1.4, we triggered the minimum. Come on, man. Let's go start negotiations. Squad player enough. We still got one guy. We messed up his contract. The offer, but this one should be fine. Okay, we get this guy in the door. Then we go back to Bogdan. Bogdan is the one that I didn't do the thing from. Bogdan, where are you? Bogdan. Why? There's so many Bogdans in the world. Okay. Bogdan, MIR. Okay. There we go. Transfer, make an offer. All right, 145. We know they want 1.5 million, right? So we go 500 at installments. 3 installments. We give them another 1 million. We give them 1.2 million at percentage or next year. They want this. I don't want this. We jack it up a bit more. I refuse to do percentage. There we go. This is a lot more. It's 1.6 million. Okay, start negotiations. I like this kid. Okay, all right. We get him in. We got door, and then Politic and off. No, who? Told you look up Tom. No, Tom. I got the Dennis Stuparich. Because that's how we were doing. All the numbers. Where is the thing? There. So I'm only going signing the players that I did just now. So I upload this. Strikers Hungary. All the players are here. So some of them are okay. No, we don't need too many players. Tom Kijun. Tom Kijun. Who's Tom Kijun? Never seen him before. Nope. Oh, there he is. Tom Kijun player. Okay. Why is it? No, it's okay. We got it. I already got my 3 players I have in mind. On the left, I got Musi. I want the young players. All right. We got code of conduct as usual. It's all red. They love it. Super H is coming in. So we got, but this time around, we better not. Can you show your scouting for how to use player training focuses? Scouting focuses? I don't have no scouting focuses. Scouting, this is my recruitment focus. I don't really bother with recruitment focuses. I use data. I do data. All this is default, man. I didn't bother. I just look at because I don't have many scouts, right? So this is not going to be helpful to me because my scouts can go up. All this is not even relevant to me. This is what I normally don't do. Then they will come back and do stuff for me. But if you wanted to do scouting focuses, this guy is not bad. This guy is one of the guys that we will scout. I send the scouts to check out, right, based on the data. But if you do scouting focuses, just create a proper recruitment focus, any position in the tactic, or you can just come in here and then go to your any position from the tactic, right? Okay. This is if you want any position. If otherwise, just come in here, any, and choose what position you want. But the more important thing is when you come here, okay, this area. Transfer, if you want to use, whenever you're looking for youth players, set a minimum current ability for senior team 2.5 stars or you gotta be silver stars, not big stars. Then come in here, 15, especially with youth players, 15 to 21. Then top, and then this area here. And then further details is where you add the magical things like height and make sure they're not short. 1.83, come in here, and you got yourself a decent filter. That's it. It's that easy. Yeah. This is dead easy to do. Okay, so this is what I normally do. The trick here is this, the minimum current ability. You don't want to set this to like a gold star, especially for youth players. Yeah. Then you can, this is a one all, and if you want to go and send the leagues, you can do it here, and then you can set which you can actually specify, if you wanted to, the leagues as well. But I can just focus it in here. If you can, you can come in here, set up the areas here, continent, Europe, or competitions. Perhaps you're looking at under 21 qualifiers. You're looking at kids playing under 21 qualifiers who are really good. Then you can do it like that as well. Then you scout the actual competition itself. Quite fun. But once you know the scouting method, yeah, it's not difficult. The other way of doing it is the way I do it, which is a bit of scouting and a bit of data. Yeah. And in the first week when I play my first competition, I still have a village. First week when you play your first competitive, the very first week, like me, looking at my calendar, right? If you look at my calendar, look at this. I've got my own, right? So I just set it up. Freddy just got thrown inside there and I don't really care. Here, no friendlies have been set up. I arranged the first 4 friendlies already. Didn't care. My first competitive fixture is probably going to be here. But if you notice, I didn't bother. Yeah, I don't bother. I'm just leave it. Yeah, it comes in. And but I will make sure that during my first competitive fixture, which is probably going to be around here, it'll just be like this. It's a normal pre-season, normal late, pre-season heavy late. Then I go into my own season there. This is my training schedule. So I choose a date. That's it. Quite straightforward. Yeah. Don't overcomplicate training. Training is not that complicated. Mentoring group needs attention. So once again, because of this joker, you can come in here, reassign again. So where's Mr. Mercenary? Is he still around? Has he still got a group? There we go. Mr. Mercenary is in his group. We're fairly determined. We don't balance with this one. We don't need that. Fairly professional, balance. We could, these two can learn from him, which isn't that bad, right? Okay. Fairly loyal, fairly determined. You do not want this fairly professional, fairly determined to go to this guy for trading. It's not going to help. They're all going to stay in the club too long. That's it. Perfect. Yeah. Decent personality. These two could get some help. Yeah. Keep it. Oh, Machitachit has joined us. Yeah, very good. So you got Machitachit on the left. We got a lot of players. Not too many players. We're becoming a farm. Okay, so we got this guy. Bogdan is gonna be playing on the right. We've got a lot of players playing on the right now. Okay, so we get him to be a winger on attack. Or Ramdauto is okay. All right, MB1 signings, rule changes for our league, and there we go. We set 4 friendlies, right? So we just have a few more friendlies, hopefully, after this. Okay, we got 4 friendlies, got 8. Oh my goodness. We got a friendly followed by a qualifier. Cancel this friendly. Holy cow, we're in trouble. Okay. We can't do the friendly there. 15, 20. We got 11, 15. That's fine. Arrange friendlies again. We go back in here. I think we can do one here. That's a league. This is the first league match, so we can come in here, arrange a friendly. All right, somehow or another, the only reason why I choose the same class is because they're the first club on the list. Okay. Let's do this correctly, okay? Safe game. I'm gonna reload, okay? If I do it, I make a mistake again. Because the last time I was so impatient and just flew through the whole thing without even a thought, no. I flew through this whole thing without even a thought, man. I was like so angry. I didn't get my starting team. The whole season we play without my starting team. Okay, so we goalkeepers. So we gotta have this guy and this guy. Done. Happy? Okay, let's go. Defenders. We got Serafimov, Mosquera, Cordoba. These are our starting defenders. We got Popov, West Civic. So this is our, without a doubt, the team that we're gonna be using. Okay. Alright, then we got defensive midfielders. Defensive midfielders, we got the usual suspects. 1, 2, Romy, Zach. Okay, these are the main players. Okay, we got them. Okay, up in attacking midfield. We're gonna have to include Bogdan, Perini, Frydek, Musi, Stoop, Politic. Okay. Alright. Surely we can never have enough attackers. Okay, alright, and then attack. Attack, we have Varga. Alright. Okay, so we got attack lined up. We got Perini. Who's missing? I think Musi is missing. Where's Musi? Musi is there. Okay, so far we have minimum, maximum size. So far okay. So far we haven't screwed up yet. Okay. Yeah, this guy can come. He's cover for the left flank, or maybe not necessary yet. Okay, so we want to get the main players in. I think we'll go back to the backline defenders. Okay. All right. Who have we got? This guy. He has to be in the team. Okay, and then Noster. He's also very good. And then the next defender is Aneba. All right, done. That's where we're gonna. Okay, Aneba. I'm sorry. Oops. We can bring him. No, we can't bring him. He's out. Okay, minimum of 8 players straight in Hungary. One of you cannot go. Okay, now we have to make the decision, the hard decision. Who is not coming? The midfield is definitely coming. Yeah. All right, the midfield is when we went to the defenders. It's the defenders that caused us the problem last time. So, and I lost my patience, right? I just ran through it. So fullback, left back, we got Iliev, we got Popov, Civic. Okay, this is covered. So all three are going. Okay, so who do we drop? I hate to say this, but it looks like it's gonna be Noster. Oh no, minimum of minimum of 8 players straight Hungary. Uh-oh. 3. I can bring Pascal. I know I can add this. This is the 8 players that I can add. Yeah. I don't have the 8 players. 4. Minimum of 4 players straight by Fenerbahce. This is the one I have a problem with. Oh, that's the one. It's Iliev. This Iliev is the problem. Who can I sacrifice? Iliev is an issue. Pascal is coming. Pascal is actually... Okay, if I take Pascal, I put this guy in. There's a problem. So it's either one of these. This guy has to go because he's just a failed player. Barath is on loan. Desperately looking to add players to my team. Yeah, I'm almost there. Yeah. Surely Politic. You can bring Halmal. Halmal is, bring him along. Alright, we got. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah, we're gonna have to accept that some of our players cannot make it. These are all good players. Aneba, Mats Noster, Ibrahim Cisse, Alexander Coutinho, they're all good players. They're all very good players. What underperformance by Salah? Yesterday was crap. It wasn't Salah's fault though, it's a tactic system. The whole tactical system right now is very different. So Salah is not the focal point of a lot of their attacks. It's Florian Wirtz, and it's quite sad. The tactic that he has implemented, I kind of expected that to happen. I kind of expected Salah to disappear, and he has. Okay. All right. So we got the thing so far. Now we got finances wise, you're doing okay. We just spent 11. We got 22 million in the biggie, and then transfers incoming. Got Krasian Kolev coming in. So it's one more player. We got to pay 1.4 on the way out. But I don't think Cordoba is gonna go for that kind of price. Politica, if there is an offer that's really good, we're gonna accept it. Keenan Cordro will go 500k, so small money there. Okay, I'm not too unhappy. I think we're doing okay. I don't think. I think it's a bit the way Liverpool have lined up. Somehow every time Salah has to come inside. Last time Salah would go wide to create chances for the players. Now they expect him to come inside, and then Frimpong has to go wide and high. So no. I don't think that Liverpool are going to do well this year. See how my players they want. Civic is a good player, 30 years old. We can get some decent money from Civic. Civic's been outstanding. Yeah, he's one of my best players. So another 5 million is a negotiate offer. You want, you can take him for 5 million. This guy, no way. He's not way. This is our first multi-time. By the time we finish with him, right, he'll be worth a lot of money. Martin Kern. Yeah. Penalties shouldn't. You score a penalty, don't score a penalty. Shouldn't be the end of the world. It's not that. I don't look at penalties. If I were him, I'd be disappointed too. His shoulders had dropped. But halfway through the first half, he's already pissed off already with the game. Can see that so clear daylight. He was pissed, man, the goal game. He didn't like the way the tactic has been set up. He doesn't like the system. So I looked at the system and I was like, it's not a good system for Mo Salah. All right, here we go. We got our players coming in. Toluca make Cordoba offer. Holy cow. 7 million. They are coming in big time for my player, man. 7 million. 30%. I don't want international appearances. You want and installments. Has no interest. But he's willing to see if they can convince him to join. Okay. 5 million. They look desperate. To suggest terms. 12 million. Hull made, oh my God. My players are... clubs are coming with big offers for my players. 5 million. Civic, no. I bought it from he came with a club, basically. It was 735k. Oh my God. But he's not homegrown, no? He doesn't count the homegrown rule. Okay, so let's say we give them at installments, 12, add another million to it. If they want it for, I'm just asking for 7 million, 7.3. Suggest terms. They want 6 million. Reject offer. No, I'm not gonna say. I made an offer for 3 million for Cordoba. This Cordoba, everything coming for Cordoba. Okay, add installment. It's not like I don't want to sell Cordoba. I don't mind, but it's got to be at least a value that we can do well with 2.53. Okay, so this one will make it about 5 million. I only want to take 5 million for my players. Yeah. Okay, suggest terms. $5 million, no. I get for Cordoba. I already signed him for 2 million plus. 2.4. Make money off him. 5 million. This guy is a good defender. No, yeah, reject. Okay, let's see. Hey Graham, yes, I don't want to sell that guy, man. He's like, hey, they coming in, no, 5 million. No, I was like, okay, I'll accept 5 million. I'd said that like 5 minutes ago, right? And then they came in with 5 million. Okay, shit, man. They put me. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's a good thing this is a game, not real life. Can you imagine how Mike, what kind of reputation I have in real life? You know, he's not a man of his word. Wait for the Sheikh's offer. I agree. I'm going to wait for the Sheikh's offer. We just got to reject all the offers first. Yeah. Okay, so we got these new boys. Let's see how the new boys play in the new tactic. Okay, so we got all these guys in. No, let's set up. Okay, we're gonna go here. We got our plan was Zach, Romy, Maiga. That's fine. No, we're gonna use the attacking version of Gambit. All right, so we got Ilya, Cordoba, Serafimov. Neba is not playing in this position. That's out of the question. So we got Popov a player. Politic, we shut him up since he wants to leave the club. Let's assume a Politic didn't join us for preseason, huh? Let's have the whole. He didn't come for preseason. So we got Stoop in front, and we got Musi on the left. We did sign somebody, right, on the left side, I think. Did I sign someone on the left flank? He's not showing up here. Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, he's not in the club yet. Me? I thought I did. Transfer history. Should he show here? Got Bogdan, Flip. No, definitely not. Yeah. Maybe that it didn't come through the door. Yeah, it didn't come through the door. Cordoba, Madras. Yeah, I was supposed to sign somebody. It didn't come through the door. No, Merchitic I did. Merchitic is there. It's the left flank. I actually signed somebody for the left flank. No, I was like, he's got to score goals for us on the left flank. Yeah, he's not here. See, who are these? Okay, I know these guys. Hey, these are two we signed, Stupa and Merchitic, right? So Stupa is going to go to the front. This is the other guy is whatever his name is, Boran, whatever. Cannot remember his name. What's his name again? Shit. I gotta look for the list again. Was it left wingers, right? His name was some Boran something. I remember we signed, we scouted. Was it Boran or Kraslon or whatever his name is now? There's a thing about. Oh, I know where to check. Squad planner. Here. There. Kraslan Kolev. That's why I like to add them to the squad planner. So you forget, transfer. Make an offer, right? These guys are supposed to be playing on the left flank. Yeah. Okay, so wow. They do what I do, man. I feel like somebody on the computer. AI is going, you know what he does? Yeah, we do the same thing to him, okay? All right. There you go. Now it's 5 million. Earlier, I didn't want to do business with them, right? It was like 1 million plus. I was haggling over the 40% the sell-on clause. So they wanted to do the sell-on clause, right? And then I refused to accept the sell-on clause. Now they come in and they slapping me 5 million. Man, that's the same thing I do to the AI. The AI is doing it to me. I feel like such a... Okay. All right. Fair is fair. Can't complain now when the AI does it to me, when I do it to the AI. Graham, see Grealish and toss to Everton. Savinho talking Swiss. I think Grealish should get the hell out of Man City. Wrong club. I think he went there with his, wool in front of his eyes. Clouded his vision a bit. But Savinho coming to Spurs is major. I think Savinho is going to be a great signing for Spurs. I think he's like the Son Heung-min natural replacement. Okay, let's go. It's okay. 11 out of 50. You want to see whether these new kids are any good or not? Okay. Yeah, let's go. Waste time. Let's not be wasting time, boys. Let's go. Come on, faster. Let's go. Romy, first goal, set piece, offside now. No, it's not. It's the cheating set piece goal. Don't ask me how I do this. I just default. They cheat. Not me. This was some magical set piece creator. No? This is a bloody default. Okay, I just ask one fella to go forward. That's all. Popov. Michitic, what a pass. Here comes Musi. Musi comes in. Whoa, Musi with all the magic, man. We expected. You see, Michitic. This guy, right? He's got a strong left foot, so he'll come inside. Weak teams. All these weak players got no skill set. You put the guy with his weaker foot. If he's left, you know he's coming closer to his own players. Yeah, he'll cut inside naturally. All right, here we go. Hey, come on. We got to win the ball back, guys. Guys, nice. Why can't Liverpool play like this yesterday? Michitic. Liverpool play like shambolic yesterday. It's too much. I believe that Liverpool are going to be agents of their own self-destruction this season. Very strong, I believe. They'll be agents of their own self-destruction. Rommy's on. Rommy's been brought down. My goodness. Sebarovic, you should not have done that, man. Will Romy do a Mo Salah? No, he does not. Pre-season friendlies looking good. Yeah, I like to... look, guys, I will always watch my pre-season friendlies, okay? So please don't expect the holiday mode right through the game. DLP, Libero, fullback is a one striker system. We got inverted winger because I want to create on the left side. Michitic is also creative, but he's going to be driving into the box a bit more. Stuparevic is just going to be a poacher in the area. I think he's got quality, he can finish. But we can try something different now. We can give him a new role and tell him to become an advanced forward. Okay? Advanced forward. He can play as a poacher, he can play as an advanced forward. Advanced forward just means that balls are going to come to him a bit earlier than normal. Yeah, here goes Popov with the ball. Zach. Popov turns back on Maiga. Here goes Cordoba waiting of... I think the transfer fee might have gone to his head, no? Bloody hell. 7 million defender. Yesterday, the worst player wasn't Mo Salah. It was Virgil van Dijk. And the defense were Liverpool. They were terrible yesterday. Liverpool looked terrible on the defensive transition. All right, we're going to make a substitution. They can't maybe play Noster more often. Nah, they didn't play scared. No. Liverpool didn't play scared. Liverpool just didn't look good defensively. That's all. It's like there's no composure. And then you also have to look at the midfield. There was no Gravenberch yesterday, right? No McAllister, no Gravenberch. They actually had like two guys who've never been holding midfielders their entire lives, Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones has played as a holding midfielder for Liverpool in that position, a central midfield position. But I felt it was quite a disappointing day. Yeah. Nova will come here, Haibab will come off for Martin Kerr. This is nice. Dimitar will come off for Civic. And Popov will come off. She said, this is like natural 1-for-1 position. That's substitutions. The only player right now, you see, is... They scored a second goal. Man, if they score one more goal, we'll be pissed. Here goes Musi with the ball. Looks for options. Stuparevic can't get there. Musi. Nice. Again. Oh my goodness. This one defender systems. I'm going to concede a lot of goals this season. Just like Liverpool. Liverpool also doing something similar. The one defender system. Liverpool is pressing high up the pitch. So they're going to leave a lot of vacant spaces. So if they don't connect the dots in midfield, they'll lose the ball and then they'll concede goals. Just like me, yeah. This is Liverpool's defense. This is the way I'm playing, is the way Liverpool is playing right now in real life. Because if Liverpool doesn't get a shot on target and they lose the ball in the final third, which they have done many times, the ball comes over the top. Liverpool only have one real defender back there. And he's Virgil van Dijk. And Konate has to come and always cover his ass. It's not going to work. Why do you think Konate wants to leave Liverpool and go to Real Madrid? He's tired of covering for Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk is the superstar everybody talks about wow, he's so polished, so this, so that, so this, so that. It's because Konate makes him look good. Yeah, Liverpool. I mean, every time people tell me Virgil van Dijk is I don't mind Virgil van Dijk leaving Liverpool. No, if somebody comes up for an offer for Virgil van Dijk, I'll be like, you're the first person to go. Please sell him. The reason why I'm telling you right now, the reason why Konate is leaving is because he's tired of playing tired of not being paid enough to cover up some other fella who's like, I'm the greatest defender ever. Please, lah. There's no way. There's no way Van Dijk is better than Maldini or Nesta. Yeah. Liverpool last season, the only reason why Liverpool won the title last season was because Konate saved his ass so many times. Virgil van Dijk is not as... Virgil van Dijk was made to look good. And you see the difference when Liverpool didn't have a proper holding, because we didn't have a proper six. In fact, our six jersey is being worn by the bloody fullback, right? Which is quite stupid. Kirkus is wearing a number 6. I'm like, what the fuck? So you can tell Liverpool is definitely gonna... It's like a disaster waiting to happen. They're a disaster waiting to happen, Liverpool. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Virgil van Dijk, yesterday, every time we attacked, we didn't have a proper holding midfield. So Virgil van Dijk had to do a lot of defending for the first time in his life. And then he was found wanting. Harley, man, non-neutral Ender Civic, oh my goodness. They're all coming in with 6 million, man. Should I sell? Should I sell? No, he wants to go Alfate, so reject. Olympiacos, you think what? No, everybody wants to go Alfate, don't reject.
Turn on the mic, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Nesta is... No way Virgil van Dijk is worse than Nesta. Hey, better than Nesta. No way, man. Nesta is a legend all by himself. Okay, we got politics. Let's go defense. Midfielders, we can play Bogdan. We'll put Bogdan on the bench. Bogdan, Musi, Lonka. All right, let's go. Defenders, we got Mascara. Come here. How do Mercetic end up being there? Okay, Maiga. No Maiga here. We want to put Kern. Come play here. Okay, so we got another group of players now. So we got Dimitar will play for Civic. And then Zach will give up for Longa. All of you are very tired players, I see. Yeah, all very tired. I played a lot of football. Okay. The last great English defender was Jaap Stam. The last great defender I saw in the English Premier League was Jaap Stam. Yeah, that's it. After that, no more. The other one, another defender I like was Liverpool's. There was a Liverpool defender. I can't remember. What was his name? Shit. When he joined Liverpool, nobody was familiar with his name, and they couldn't believe that this country could produce defenders. Yes, Super Rich. Oh, nice. Lonka is in. Politic took a while to score. Liverpool is terrible. Yeah, no, Van Dijk is good defender. I mean, Van Dijk was the best defender for his season, for the year, that season, those 2 seasons. Vidic was a good defender. Yeah, even though but for me, the best United defender of all time is Jaap Stam. That is the ultimate defender. That was the greatest defender ever. Watching Jaap Stam was like watching Mozart, play. Some master at work. John Terry, no, I never liked John Terry. Sorry, John Terry, no. John Terry, in my opinion, was overrated. Vidic was good, but the best United for me, Jaap Stam. Even Jamie Carragher was okay, but not that great. But that was Jaap Stam was the legend. I love the way Jaap Stam. You know, the thing is, Yapstam didn't have to do much. No, he just had to be there. The moment he's there. He intercepted the ball, no need to tackle. He's got such. The thing about a lot of people didn't realize what Yapstam was, he was always in the right place at the right time as a defender. So he didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to like sliding tackle, chase after a player. He just knew where he had to be. And that's a hallmark of a great defender. No? A defender that knows which position he should take out on the pitch so that it becomes difficult for others to score. Right now, what Liverpool do have is a very good player, Florian Wirtz, in the final third. He knows where to be at all times for him to link up play. That I like. I like that about him. He's very good at being in the right place at the right time. The problem for Liverpool isn't the attack. I mean, it's not. It's got to be midfield and defense. And I'll be flashy. Yeah. Some people seem to think that, as a defender, you have to see bone-crunching tackles. Oh, that's a great defender. That's actually like, if you have to do bone-crunching tackle on a player, it means you're a terrible defender. It just means that you're good at tackling. But it doesn't make you great at defending. Great defending is about denying a team time and space on the ball. That means you were there before them. You know the ball is coming in that direction, and you're there. You see the attack, you break it up. Now, that's a sign of a great defender because you're defending your area, not defending, Daniel Agger wasn't bad, but not that great. Daniel Agger had his moments. Good moments and bad moments, but was never consistently good. That's the problem with Daniel Agger. Liverpool have had some good defenders. Maldini and Nesta, of course, they are some of the best defenders of all time. When it comes to defenders, the best defenders for me has always been Italian defenders. Always smart, always know where to be. So difficult to defend against Italians because the Italians know where to be at all times. And then when they do get into trouble, man, they are good at they're brutal defensively. I wonder if this is okay. This is fine. The tactic I know is quite straightforward now. Tactic. No drama, no tactic. Civic. Good. Nobody wants to attack us. Nobody wants to press high. This is like not real football. No? This is like fake football. SI created. Doesn't even happen in real life. Oh, the goal. Did you all see Ronaldo play Kaká in the EA tournament? EA FM, or no, EA 26 tournament. They had these classics. I was laughing my head off. Quite funny the way they play. I wonder whether the people who showed up for the tournament were paid to, or were given an allowance to, sit down and. Probably the tickets were free. You don't have to pay for them. Oh, what a terrible pass on Perini. Perini, you're in trouble. So that means Perini is coming off. Okay, I didn't like what Perini did now. So what position did he play in? That pass, suicidal. Perini played. That was a very bad pass. I don't know where Coutinho now. Shirley will come on. Cisse will come here. Habib will come here. Romy will come here. And Musi will come here. Oh, that was a terrible pass on Perini. Perini is either a striker, can't be anything else. Politics wayward pass. Fried. Oh, here we go. These are my one defender system. I told you. We concede goals as quickly as we can. Nah, they were not judged by playing at Catanaccio. You can see them when they play World Cup. I don't look at them and that. I look at World Cup, man. Where got Catanaccio at the World Cup? The years when Italy won, they didn't play Catanaccio at the World Cup. I don't know if Manchester United will sign Baleba, but I do hope Liverpool get him before United. Yeah. I know, United, what happened to the PSR? I thought they only had 20 or 40 million to spend. Suddenly, all of a sudden, United are spending money on credit. Something must have happened. United are in danger, flouting PSR rules. I'm very certain of that. Yeah. Yeah, I think United might run afoul of PSR this year because I don't see how they can afford Baleba and Zesco, Cunha. Like the players they've signed, they've taken their, minimum 150. Did they sign? Did they let go? Did they flog off 200 billion worth? In Liverpool have flogged off 150 million worth of players, no? Yeah, but United, I don't see them doing that, man. Okay, not too bad. We had a pretty decent start, so we got one more friendly against Tarek. We got nobody coming in. We can't afford the guy. 7 million. 7 million. He's a good player, but we can't go out there and spend 7 million. My board is just gonna fire me. They will fire some cleaners at Carrington. No, what they're gonna do is all you fellas going for. Ada is fickle. He's gone from mercenary to fickle, man. His personality has changed. Yeah, he used to be mercenary. He has changed, man. He's now a fickle player, fickle-minded. Can't bring him shopping. Okay, this is balance, we'll get it. No, it's all time. No, it's fickle. He's a fickle personality. He used to be mercenary, so we managed to get him to become a fickle player. So this one is gone. So we got balance, fickle, fairly professional. We can add somebody here, I guess. Some senior player who's a DM. Spirited is okay, but we got a couple of here. Then we got Martin Kern, fairly determined. He can't join the group. He's too young. Nobody else. That's it. Yeah, so we've got Mr. Hey, his personality has gone from mercenary to fickle. Slight improvement. Fickle is still a long way off from where you want him to be. Took us almost 1.5 seasons for his personality to change. Which is the reason why I always say, don't bother. No, there, gone. Sparta have made a load of pressure. Nope, not happening. Tomasek to sign for Ivanka. Okay, go. Go, Tomasek. Tomasek is the original name for Singapore. Singapore has got an original name. Yeah, our original name is Tomasek. Why we can add players? Come. We can add one more player. We have Mats Noster. That's surprising. I can't add Mosquera. Mosquera is already in the team, right? So we can add Mats Noster, man. This is good news. Or we can add Dimitar Iliev, who's a fullback. Getting a fullback is quite important. It gives us an option. I don't think we can add anybody else. Yep, correct. Yay. Alright, Dimitar Iliev. Then we can always take him out and put in Noster in the next game. So we've got waiting for the damn draw, man. I tried Cairol. Where's our Fred? Where's our game, man? Where's our game? Come on. So Europa League qualifying. Yeah, they are playing 5-2-2-1. They don't need to have wingers in a 5-2-2-1. Marcus. Yeah. That's how United are playing. They're playing a 5-2-2-1. So they don't need wingers in the system. They're not playing a box. They're playing a 5-2-2-1. And they can also set up as a box. It's a 4-2-2-2-1. But they will never play a 4-2-3-1. Theirs is a box for Brazilian box 4-2-2-2-2 or a 5-2-2-1. Because Amorim always plays with 3 defenders. So he doesn't play with 4. Prislav Borukov doing it yourself. You're Prislav Borukov. I don't know, man. We'll have to catch up with him soon enough. Yeah, Mr. Borukov. Serafimov, my one defender system. I tell you, we are asking for trouble. We play one defender system all the way. Every tactic is a one defender system. I'm asking for trouble. Stefan Marin, how are you, man? City, they won't be playing a narrow system 4-2-2-2. They got A lot of teams are drifting towards this players to come in the narrow spaces of attacking the fine channels. Their fullbacks will just go up. Grealish and Savinho is because both of them are screaming to start games. They cannot start. And don't forget us. This they gotta they gotta show PSR rules. So all of these players that will be loaned out are not gonna be playing. They're gonna make money from them somehow or another. They just can't keep hogging players in the league. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna change their system that much because I don't see Guardiola changing too much. But I do see Guardiola coming up with a one defender system as well. Just watch. I've got this funny feeling all these coaches are going one defender systems. Flying wing backs, high up the pitch. They're going to stack the midfield. They're going to have like 4 or 5 players in the AM tier. They're going to have one defender. They're going to have these 3 at the back. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference. They can always use the fullbacks as wingers. Yeah, I trust Pep Guardiola to do weird stuff with his players. The last time he did have defenders, he turned all his DMs into defenders. Yeah, he's likely to do that. So yeah, I won't be surprised. It'll be interesting, but I think this season, City will play a difference. I have seen them play in preseason. They're quite impressive. They are very impressive. McAtee to Forest is a good signing for 20 million. I think James McAtee is a good player. But I think the team there are a lot of players. I think Wrexham also taking some players. Wrexham are going to be quite interesting on the championship this season because they're making some big moves in the transfer market as well. I mean, they got cash cow, right? They got their host show. They're making quite a fair bit of money. They're one of the few clubs out there that are actually genuinely making a lot of money from other sources instead of just transfer income. All right, we got to take Seraphim off. I think he's played a lot of preseason games, so we're going to rest him now. Pop will come off now, Cisse. Then we got 45 minutes, right? So rest. 2 fellas come on. All had a very heavy preseason. Okay, I think we can just speed things up. Just go maximum speed. Musi. We are just ramming goals down teams' throats. Machetic is actually an interesting player. I think he's gonna do quite okay. I like the fact he's got aggression for a youngster. Means he'll never give up. What a ball! What a ball from Machetic. He actually swung this to this side of the pitch. No, look at this, right? On his left foot. Oh, beautiful ball. When Musi took it down and that's it. Romy comes in to score. That's what the kind of goals I want to see. I want him to cut inside, drill to this side. This guy looks for the striker or this guy. That's my goal for this system. The system is a simple system. Romy will not come on. Keenan Kodro will go for Varga. Mosquera will come on for Noster. Civic is going to come off for Iliev. Zacharias is going to come off for Coutinova. And then Machetic will come off for Politics. And Musi will come off for Pierini. Okay, let's go. FM save game, yeah. Wrexham is going to be interesting. Big Sam, how are you, man? My defenders and fullbacks lose possession more often according to the stats. What could be the issue? I think it's your support. No? If your defenders and fullbacks are losing, then you should play the wingers on support duty and don't play the tactic to wait. It's a 4-2-4. You probably will have issues with defenders and fullbacks losing possession if the players aren't too far. And then your defensive line, if it's very low, then your defenders and your fullbacks are not going to be very close to midfield, so they're going to run out of passing options very quickly. So you want to make sure the defensive line is at least standard. And you wingers should be on support duty in a 4-2-4 so that the fullbacks can have something. They got players that will drop and make it easier for them to pass. Then you can try that. Or at least make one side. At least one side. The wingers drop. And then you can do a focus play on that side so you can extra help move the ball around. Cool, look at the way they rip this team apart. This is a friendly hammering. Okay, Red, Cisse. Nice. Friday, Coutinova. These guys are coming in. Politic, you see, I'm playing exactly the same way. Politic will keep coming in. I don't want the tactic to be too different. Yeah, that's why I wanted a left-sided player. They're going to create that movement that we stretch. Okay, so we got nice. And Kern is the only one right now. Can we bring somebody on for Car? Longka can come for Kern so Kern doesn't get injured. Okay, that's it. Nice ball. Oh, what a goal from Coutinho. Wow. But it's offside. Okay, simple. Eneba, Longka, Politic. There he comes in and then switches the ball to the other side of the pitch. That's our goal with this tactic. The guy will come in, right? We switch the ball to the other side of the pitch. That's why I'm playing an inverted winger. So he might look for a pass back into the area. This guy's going inverted winger. Yeah, so he will have two options. One's the poacher and the other one will be the central midfielder. And then this. So basically when he comes in, he's got a box-to-box, a CM and a poacher to aim for. If it works, it should work. I don't see any reason why this tactic won't work. It's just meant to be a work of art. There we go again. So every time the inverted winger is just going to drop in and feed somebody into the area. So these two, the inside forward and the inverted winger, are going to be two very important positions in my tactical system. That's why we spend a fair bit of time looking for players that can play as in politics position. I know this is a preseason friendly. Of course, we smashed this team. I don't expect anything else. Where is the Champions League? Draw. I mean, like, okay. We got a game or not? We got on the 8th of July. Yeah, 3 days time. Okay, let's go. I'm not going to do anything. Next match, 11th of July. See that? It's like you're not inviting us. Still a friend, 8 is supposed to be our game. See? Europa League, third path, qualifying, unknown. First qualifying round. So apparently they may think we're too good now, I'm playing inverted winger role. Very rare, right? You see me play that role. No, you can play any role in the game. Sometimes you know. Yeah. Don't have to be all attacking, scoring goals like a mad monster. Yep, let's see. Okay. Yeah, Serafimov is not officially Hungarian. Yay. Skip the draw. I'm not going for the draw. Okay. Alright, so finally we know we are playing. We play Levski in the Europa League. Yeah, this time we want to go find the Europa League. No more like we have offers for transfers. They always all out lah. Neba, no rejected. Martin Kern we're gonna reject because he's never going anywhere. Peter Barath, 2 offers. Zila, offer made, no. It's more like a loan. Loan for what? Monthly contributions for him. Peter Barath will accept. Okay, alright, that's it. The rest all will say no to them. Peter Barath has gone on loan, so we got one good decent loan. Levski Sofia. Let's see how they feel about playing us. Financially, we did okay. So 21 balance, 15 minutes in a transfer budget. So good. Time alone approach of Barath. Reject this. Dinis, leave to physio. Now we only got one goalkeeper. Oh God. We only have one goalkeeper. Don't get injured, please, in the game. Because then nobody's going to come to his aid, no. I don't have another goalkeeper for the competition. Okay, here we go. Our first official game of the season. The players have been playing their pre-season friendlies. No, everyone stay away from Martin, okay? Martin is not going anywhere. He's developing. Yeah, it's okay, I know. 33K. The guy won't be at the club later. I know he's got optional fee. One of them I was happy with, the other one I didn't. It's okay. Barath is not going to be in our club for long. I don't foresee him having a future in the club. Alright, so we got Serafimov, Mosquera. Serafimov is a libero, that's scary. He can't dribble the ball. Mossi also can't dribble the ball. So we have Cordoba. Cordoba is he here? Cordoba decided not to come. What the hell happened to Cordoba? He ran away, is it? Yeah, man, Cordoba is hidden. Cordoba left the club. Must have. I must have accepted an offer for Cordoba. Must have. Okay, Cordoba has not shown up. There we go. Where's my Cordoba? I don't see him. He's not injured. Oops. I must have accepted the offer for one of my players. Well, such is life. Alright, so here we go. So we got Friday, we got Benny, we got Zach, we got Maiga, Serafimov, Mosquera, Popov, Civic, Musi, Politic, and Varga. Okay. We are not starting with Varga, we're starting with Super Rich. And then we are starting with Michitich and Musi. Okay, those are the players. Alda Civic won't start. We'll go with this guy. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we have a problem with Cordoba. I think I let Cordoba go. I don't know. Cordoba looks like he left the club without me, without even saying, having the decency to say bye-bye to me. Okay, it's alright. 6 million in the bank. I think we have accepted the offer for 6 million for him. Yeah, Cordoba is gone. I accepted 6 million for him. I totally forgot. Okay, key highlights. We have to bring Noster into the first team for the next match. Means we are short one central defender. We got Mosquera and there we go. This is what I was worried about. No, we can see the goal damn fast. Damn fast we can see the goal. Yeah, Ricardinho scored against us because we don't have a very strong defensive pair. And I'm very cocky, I went with not my best players. I went with some of the youngsters. Musi has equalized. Told you, we are taking a chance, baby. Musi has scored. He's 1-1. We absolutely need to do well in this competition, okay? Have you seen a job Victor news? West Ham left him the Brazil airport prior to his medical and pulled a plot on his transfer. I'm not surprised. Now these clubs are quite merciless, no? It's a second one. Oh my god. Berate the whole team. What are we doing defensively, boys? Wake up. I think the offer, the Cordoba offer must have shot our team. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just change this back to ball playing defender. Yeah. I think we better not risk it. I sure we should not risk the libero right now because this double up is costing us. So remember there's one more leg to be played now. Okay, now we try. This is the guy we wanted to sign, Jamil. Yeah, he came up on this guy, Jamil. Yeah, he was on our list of players that we were trying to identify. He's not bad as well. Yeah, he's quite decent. Yeah, you see, Jamil is one of the players I wanted to sign as the next replacement on the right flank. Oh my goodness, this is a terrible situation for us, man. Yeah, we are getting completely clobbered by Levski, man, in their house. We let Cordoba go, right? Our defense collapsed. But I think we have faith, these boys will be fine. Musi now. Romy shoots. Oh my goodness. Come on. Yeah, whatever to do lah. Not the end of the day, or not the end of the world for me. We don't. Yeah, it's a slow, easy state. I'm not the sort that's gonna panic. Friday will come here. Civic's gonna come here. And politics are gonna come here. I say I'm not gonna panic, but I make 3 changes straight away to address the little problem. Hey, Slip Mali. First playoff game for the Europas, and we are not even. We're 3-1 down, man. If we score 1 goal, we still have a chance in the second leg. It doesn't look good, no? We have to score a goal. If they score 1 more goal, it's game, set, match. There, game, set, match. These guys are dripping me a new hole, man. I am being completely destroyed by them. This could be my termination letter, no? Coming up soon. After this. I have been totally dismantled by Levski Sofia. Well, the good news is we'll have to concentrate on the league. Oh my god. Again. Offside. I think this is offside. Yeah, let's go commentary mode now. Total and absolute destruction from the We got one back. We got one goal back. Yeah, Civic score was 4-2. Okay. Disappointed. 4-2, no. Well, apparently, no one. I don't think anyone expected us to win, no, this game. Puskas and they failed to get the better of Levski's team controlling Podro. Yeah, it's just disappointing. I think we also transfer out. You see, this guy has left the club. Cordoba, there we go, 6.5 million. That's the thing. That's the thing that got me surprised. I was like, where's my Cordoba? Bloody hell, he was gone. On the first slow boat to China. Look at my defenders now. He was a huge defender, you know. Gotta go, lah. Okay. It's either Aneba, we got Nobara, Cisse, Mosquera, Civic, Iliev. We put him in, so he's gonna come out. Yeah. That's the best I can do. We gotta get Noster in. Very important. Yeah, I've been sick. Not feeling well, man. Life is sometimes, you know. Sometimes things happen, man. Okay, let's go choose. We come back in about, say, I think 3 days. Should be fine. We'll just holiday pass this month. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we come back for the game. My friends are asking me some of my friends are looking for me as well. They're like wondering why I haven't been responding to messages. I don't get it, no. Sometimes there are people they invite me to one sports group, and then same guy has got another sports group, invites me to the other one and the third one and the fourth one. I'm like, dude, seriously, why can't just be one group? Tomorrow, speaking of which, we won't be streaming this week on from Wednesday to Sunday because I will be traveling. Yeah, I will be traveling because I'm going to be going to my cousin's wedding, which hence the beard. So my cousin is getting married and on Wednesday, right? So it's a whole ceremony, like it's not several days long. So I'm going to be there. First impressions of my new look team, not good. Liverpool's new look team, scary, man. They can't defend to save their lives, which is very scary right now. When I watch Liverpool play, it's really bad. Liverpool defensively do not look convincing. So when I got the ball, Prislav, Borukov. Oh, looking bad, huh? This guy. 1.4 million, Bulgarian, striker. Doing well, man. This guy is definitely worth, maybe transfer, ask agent about availability. 1.5 million. Okay lah. I think not bad. Transfer, make an offer, 1.5 million. Small lah. No, let's installments, job monetary, give him 1, and then put 5. Prislav, wanna come play for us? No? We got no European football. Okay, suggest terms. Yeah, they take the offer. All right, Ricardinho, we got a few players here. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna still attack this team. We're gonna be playing high up the pitch. Yeah, we're playing a very aggressive game. We're about to get smashed. I don't think saying that it's a new normal that teams not become defensive, right? But the odd thing is, the problem is Liverpool are not able to craft too many decent attacks. We thought, as they're attacking, they lose the ball. They kind of thing. There are a lot of transitions where they just simply lose the ball. Okay, we get back quickly, man. Immediately. Politics scores. We are 4-3. We just have to score one more goal. Here comes Romy. And we're putting pressure on this team. And okay, opposition instructions. We're gonna do something simple. I'm gonna come in here, trigger the press, take harder. Take harder, take harder, take harder. Take harder. Everybody, go, go, go. I don't want the wing fullbacks to get away. Okay. We're gonna chase them around. We're looking like mad hatters, but got one goal. We just have to score one more. But each time we score, right? This team is very good. No? They are able to craft decent chances with their attack force, which is the guy that we wanted to sign, Jamil. There we scored another goal. Yeah, we lost our 16 jumping reach header. That's the thing. So near post, they are very strong as well. 2 goals. Varga brought down. Lebanov, that was a rash challenge. Yep. Rash challenge. Varga rolling on the deck. Yeah, I think they slowed the game down for Salah. Civic with a free kick. Can he find the back of the net? Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. If that's a free gift, that was it. Civic now. And again, it's going to be cleared as we got a lot of time to win this game. No, let's not rush. Drop the tempo. Yeah, let's drop the tempo. Let's go low cross. We're not going to be too narrow. Okay, let's go. 50-50. Let's stretch them out. Civic now. Corner taken. Is Politic. Politic coming in. Looking. Why does Politic have to try so hard? Popov now with the ball. Goes down the flanks. Sets up Politic. Politic sets up and it's the second goal. Okay, it's now 4-5. We are one. It's the first half. First half. And we have the advantage. They got one man sent off early because of a rash challenge. But we are capable of shooting ourselves in the foot. Popov, Andrev Kern, out to Romy. Romy to Musi. Musi looks for support. He's got fullback beside him. And Musi just decides, you know what? We'll just pass the ball. Oh, nicely. Romy comes in. Romy shoots. It's level. They make a mistake at the back. And we are now 5-5. It's only the first half. We're 3-1 up in the first half. Varga, Romy, we are wider. Here comes Romy with the corner. They can barely clear the danger. Romy again. And the keeper. Romy now. Where can he deliver this to? He goes to the near post. No one is there. Politic picks up the pieces. Civic. Okay. We are all over this team now. We had a work ball into boxer. And low crosses. I mean, this is on key highlights, no? We only have 28 minutes. Tavares. Here's another corner. Can we get up? We're just knocking on the door, waiting to score on more. Seraph, yes! Romy has scored. It's not 6-5. Okay, we scored 4 goals in the first half. Levski, Sofia destroyed by their own players. Their own players did them under. One of their players decided to be a bit rash, went in hard on one of our players, and in the end, all that hard work that they had done in the first leg. Now it's dangerous. We are comfortable playing with the extra men. Yeah. Musi, Noster. We also told the team to stop trying to play through the middle. So we're using the flanks more. Or 50-50 flanks and the middle. Tag. Lows long. Again, defended well. Zach takes it down. Popov finds Politic. Goes back to Kern. The youngster is having a stupendous game. Politic turns the player. Nicely done. Checks it back. Looks for support. Comes in the form of the fullback. Zach looks for Civic. Civic just smashes it home for another goal. 7-5. 38 minutes and 39 seconds. This is key highlights. 5-1. Fantastic performance. Goes over the top. Ricardinho. Off the woodwork. Okay, we are good by we have a 2-goal lead. Okay. They haven't really had too much to say in this game. Alright, so we don't want to lose players as well. Friday will come on for this guy. Okay, alright. I'm gonna bring off Friday from Zacharias. Serafimov to Kern. We're gonna lose players. Yeah, Civic cracks a lot of shots. Politic now. Checks it. Oh no, can't. Popov takes it down. Finds the youngster Kern. Civic. Oh my goodness. Civic, all he does is crack it with his left boot, no. That's a second goal from Civic, man. This fullback just loves scoring goals from outside the box. He's like the Roberto Carlos of Hungary. Outside of his foot. Not too bad. Okay, I think it's enough time. So we can take Politic and Musi off. Bring on the youngster Machitic. No, Machitic is not fit to play. What we can do is bring a Stoop. Okay, and Musi will come off for Pierini. I think that should be enough. Okay. Civic has got a hat trick. My fullback has got 3 goals. Our fullback has got a hat trick of goals. Popov. Good defending. Kern now. Out to Popov. Get rid of Kern. Kern to Noster. Noster, they're looking to create havoc in this. Oh, there we go. Oi! Noster right there. That's why. He's okay. Okay. Serafimov. Out to Friday. Yeah, Civic has got a hat trick already. He's been sensational. This the focus play is working as well, so it's nice. Oh, what a ball. Oh, that's offside. That's outside. Please, it's offside. It's not. It's a brilliant goal. Varga scoring as well, which is a rarity for me nowadays. Politic played a brilliant pass to Varga, beats the offside trap and then smashes it home. So Politic blamer, Stuparic comes on, and Varga has got his goal, so he should be happy. Now we're getting a chance to new signing, Stuparevic. Here they go. They scored a goal. Okay, 9-6 on aggregate, so we have to remember, we can't screw things up from here, can we? I've been known to screw things up from many positions. Okay. Here comes Friday with a corner. Delivery not that good. Couldn't find any player. Pierini the idiot. Civic now back to Noster. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This does not look good. Why does he play the ball there? Popov looks for options. Goes back to the keeper. This is a bit scary, you know. Yes, Civic again leading the charge. Here he goes. He's looking for a 4th goal. He plays a brilliant ball into the area. The defense barely clears it. Politic, and it's Stuparevic with his first goal for the club. 10-6. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coasting now. I think we can just go commentary mode. Okay. Can we go commentary? We can just speed things up because this is really fast, man. These are all key highlights. No? This game not ending soon, is it? I mean, we're literally having a goal fest in this game. Because they're down to 1. They lost a player. Civic. But even if they lost the player, they shouldn't be getting hammered that badly. We were completely outplayed in the first leg. I mean, I had no answer in the first leg, right? First leg, they played really well. Completely outplayed me. In the second leg, I outplayed them. We outplayed them. Looking at that, it was Politic with 1 goal. Civic with a hat-trick. Politic has been sensational on the right flank. Kern. The link up has been great. Civic, here's Perini, or Stuparevic could share a score. So Vargas got a goal. There's two strikers. Romy had 2 goals. Civic had a hat trick. Romy had 2 goals. It's a fantastic performance. They turned around the first leg deficit and they managed to storm their way into the next round of the competition. Borokov is slightly interested. Start negotiations. Star player cannot lah. You can be a regular starter lah. Shut up. Stop. No one is a star player in my team. Okay, sorry. You cannot give you star. Because I got to play all the time. Got Varga, got Stuparevic. Civic has been fantastic. There's an absolute performance from the boys. Good. Now we go one day, clear one day, see what the board thinks. See what the board happy. It's only big result, right? Straight away the board become happy. Okay, let's go. Vision. I C plus still. Sorry, nothing happening. Selena I may offer not working. So we need to get that rating from C plus to B. So it's vital that we don't go out in the competition. Apoel will be a big test for us. Apoel Nicosia. They're also a very good team. Okay, so I think that for this competition, it's going to be tough. This is going to be tough, man, this match. There's no season preview. You can't see odds. No, man, this is going to be a tough game for us. It's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Well, guys, it has been an interesting start to the new season. So we've done a build-up. We've done the analysis of the team. We found our players. All right. And we have a long way to go. I don't want to rush it. And if I can, I'll return to streaming this later. But meanwhile, I have got to go and talk to the boys. We're about to put them to sleep. So I want to thank everybody for coming in today's show. You guys have been sensational. Please, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. That'll be the last stream for the week before I head off for my cousin's wedding. And I'm looking forward to see you guys again soon. So once again, yes, there is something off in my voice. Nice to know some of you noticed. But please stay safe, take care of yourselves. I shall see you guys very, very soon. Good night.